How you doing, everyone? I'm Michael Jenkins here from the Daily Line. That is my friend Nick Ashooh sitting in for Tim Murray this week. He's on holiday, as they say overseas.
Oh, yes, holiday.
Holiday.
He's out on holiday.
Holiday. Enjoying his July 4th. Hope you guys did as well. But we got the NFL season coming up shortly. Won't be long before training camps are underway. So we're looking at the odds for Rookie of the Year, Nick. Who do you like when you look at this list and you see the odds?
When I see a plus 600 for Josh Jacobs,
yeah,
that's where I'm going to go. And there's a lot of reasons why you should go running back first. Quite simply, running backs win almost all the time.
Yeah, they do.
Running backs have actually won the award each of the last 2 seasons, 4 of the last 6. Dak Prescott in 2016 was the only quarterback to win the award over the last 6 years on top of that. I mean, the trends continue to go down more and more where you look at it and say, it's all about the running backs in this. And look, when you look at the 3 quarterbacks that you would see it, obviously, that were drafted first, the first 3 quarterbacks drafted. One is Daniel Jones. That's silly.
Stay away.
Stay away, clearly. Kyler Murray is interesting, and look, I get that they number 1 overall pick, they make him the odds-on favorite, but that's a bad offensive line there. That's a team that's really going through a new system. I understand that there's some excitement about Cliff Kingsbury, even though he was not a very good college coach, and why he's NFL head coach, I don't know. That's a whole other topic we can have on another day.
Right.
But I just see a lot of struggles there. And then Dwayne Haskins may not even play for half the season for the Redskins. I got to go with Jacobs. I just think he's the safe pick here.
Yeah, I look at Kyler Murray. I just don't like the value there, even though I certainly understand why he's the favorite. Dwayne Haskins is a guy I would absolutely stay away from. The Redskins, I think, will push him into the starting lineup, whether he's ready or not, because Daniel Snyder needs a draw. This is a crowded FedEx Field that has dwindled year after year after year. And the one thing he has done, and I guess decently, is promote the product when there's a shiny new object that he has to promote.
Oh, yeah.
And certainly, this is the new guy coming in and being wearing Joe Theismann's old number. But still, I don't think the team around him is good enough where Haskins can succeed, so I would stay away from that at plus 950. I think he's up there just because he's going to play. Where I see the value right now is David Montgomery at plus 1,000. This was a guy at Iowa State who was a very good college running back, an exceptional college football running back. He just didn't get the credit because he played at Iowa State. But when you look at him, he's going to be the guy on the Bears, a Bears offense that needs an injection of energy that could use him, that will use him. Matt Nagy says he's been very impressed with what he's seen from David Montgomery. He's not a guy that blows you away with his speed, which is what people tend to focus on, but this is a guy that's very shifty. He's great between the tackles. He has great vision. The Bears can really use him to take some of that pressure off of Mitch Trubisky, who, by the way, is getting a ton of NFL MVP bets, which is absolutely insane. But I love David Montgomery at plus 1,000.
It's funny because we both go running back because that's the safe pick.
Yes, it is.
Because, listen, over the course of the award, 34 times a running back has won, 9 times it's been a quarterback, 9 times it's been a receiver. That's it. The rest of the field, goose egg, obviously. I'd love to see like a left tackle win it one time or something like that. It's never going to happen, but I would love to see that. But it's just because in the NFL, it's the young running backs that get the most opportunity because they use these guys up and spit them out so quickly half the time that if you're a rookie, second-year running back, whatever it is, you're going to get an opportunity right away with a lot of teams. And quarterbacks have more of a spotlight on them. They're more of a focal point. But there's also more room for error for a lot of them. And that's why I would not, especially in a quarterback class this year that was generally looked at as a little weaker.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put my money on any of the quarterbacks in this because all of their situations are it's up in the air.
Well, and no matter how good you are as a rookie quarterback, it is exceptionally difficult to excel as a rookie in the NFL. Certainly there are exceptions from time to time, but rarely is that the case, even though Kyler Murray is the favorite at plus 230. A guy I like at plus 2,000, if you want to take a flyer on someone to get some good value, is N'Keal Harry playing for the Patriots just because he was very good at Arizona State. And when you go to a franchise and a system that will put you in the best place to succeed, you're always going to get that with the New England Patriots, and certainly with Gronk gone. I know Harry is not a tight end, but Tom Brady, when you give him an option and you've got a guy like Tom Brady throwing to you, that usually bodes well for your career, especially if it's your rookie season when you're learning from a guy like that. And a guy I'm really hot on as well is Marquise Brown. Lamar Jackson, I think, is going to take a huge step this year for the Ravens. And Marquise Brown, I saw him a lot playing for Oklahoma because I went to Texas and watched so many Texas-Oklahoma battles. And Marquise Brown was just maddening because he was so very good and so very fast. And when you have a guy like Lamar Jackson who can dance in the pocket, who's a threat to run and pass, that's going to draw the defense in. And who does that benefit? Receivers who can fly down the field like Marquise Brown. So take a flyer on Hollywood Brown at plus 2,000. I think there's some value there.
I would stay away from DK Metcalf at plus 2,000. I would stay away from him, period, because, listen, he's one of those guys that put up huge combine numbers, and he looked great with his shirt off. But
Right.
By all accounts
Which
so
is
far,
great.
his route running, terrible.
Yes.
Terrible.
Wasn't
And
the
that-
best receiver at Ole Miss.
No, that's a major factor. He may be able to go up and just pull the ball out of the air, but you have to be able to do more than that as a receiver. I see a lot of struggles for him this year, too, just the learning curve in the NFL. Whether he's able to be a better route runner, sure, that's coaching, that's work ethic. There's things there that you have to certainly get into to get to that level, but rookie year, I'd just stay away from him for having a big year.
This is the dull time, but just in a couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about NFL training camp, so get these bets in now before all these reports come out. If you like somebody, before those odds start to shorten and we hear different reports about rookies that are excelling and you can't get the value then that you can right now. He's Nick Ashooh, and for Tim Murray, I'm Michael Jenkins, and we are The Daily Line.
Cut.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.